Hello.
Oh, hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Yay.
Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you good.
Okay. I'm just trying to get my screen together. It's like jacked up. Like all of the stuff is like in the middle.
Oh,
Instagram does.
yeah.
That's okay. Okay. Hello everyone that's here. Welcome, welcome. So, when I was thinking about what messages I wanted to bring for August, I was thinking about the Lionsgate portal. Um, that is from July 26th to August 8th. So
Okay.
August 8th is, I'm going to try to get the words together. It's a day of like true alignment, luck, prosperity. If you are somebody that is into rituals, that is the day. It's a day that is extremely lucky. So if you're doing any abundance things, build up your ritual, build up your energy from now until the 8th. Lionsgate portal energy. I wish all my Leos a happy birthday for their season. Happy birthday, all the Leos. Also, I'm going to do the same thing that I did before with the elements. I'm going to read and give messages for the elements. I'm going to start with fire, of course. And I also am going to read one collective card from my Crystal Spirits deck. So this is going to be for everyone, all of us collectively.
So are we doing tarot and one oracle or only oracle?
I'm going to be doing Oracle. I'm going to be doing Oracle cards.
Okay. And just to clarify, I know some people don't know whether their sign is earth, air, water, or fire. Can you clarify?
Yeah, when I start doing the readings, I will. So fire is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leos.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm going to start with. But the first collective card, because I know your people and my people are crystal people. So the first card that I pulled for us is Blue Lace Agate, which I love Blue Lace Agate. So this is the card. Number 12. If anybody resonates with the number 12, could be somebody's lucky number, or they want to look that number up as an angel number, you can do that. So the essential meaning for Blue Lace Agate is peaceful acceptance, stress-free non-attachment, freedom from unnecessary dramas. And to be honest, those three traits are like huge right now at this time energetically. I feel like across the board, people are releasing things that no longer serve them, which I know we hear a lot, but in this energy right now, especially Leo season, people are just wanting to be free to be themselves and, like this says, detach. So it says, although crystals seem solid and permanent, all things on this earth change over time. And I wanted to say, for everybody that's watching and listening, I would probably take some notes. If you have a journal or something, because not everything is going to resonate. And even when I do the other elements, if you are in here watching and listening, some of the messages may apply to you as well. So you got to be ready to catch those little things that stand out to you and resonate.
Exactly, because I think that a lot of people don't know, but when we're talking about the signs, we're talking about the zodiac signs and their elemental category, but we also have like either stelliums, which are cluster of planets, and maybe you could be a Leo, but you might have a cluster of planets in, I don't know, Cancer, so you feel more Cancer than you do a Leo, and that is why you might feel drawn more towards a water sign reading versus your fire sign reading.
And every time the last time I came on, I'm like, I gotta start really like honing in on my astrological stuff, because I love astrology, but I would like to fine tune everything. Like I have like a blanket idea of everything. I know about stelliums, I know my placements, etc. But yeah, I want to hone in on that.
I find that it's very easier when people have like a mystical or magical background, because everything just starts to make better like sense versus like the medical approach where you have never been exposed to magic or any kind of mysticism, and you're just coming at it from a very like mercurial, just like facts only kind of lens. It's just a whole different understanding that you get. So I
Much
think you already
deeper.
have one.
Okay, so they're talking about transformation. Although crystals seem solid and permanent, all things on this earth change over time, even minerals and rocks. Transformation can be slow and nearly imperceptible, but we are always changing. Our lives flow like a river, slowly or quickly, but always in motion, and that's a good thing. The appearance of blue lace agate spirit calls for you to embrace the possibility of change without stress. You are not too old, too late, too stuck in your ways to do anything. You are enough, and you will have help as you dare to be different and step into a new destiny, finding your purpose with peace in your heart instead of living according to the old patterns probably created long before you even thought about your habits and belief systems. Why hold on to a past that causes you stress and anxiety? And I feel that this transformation energy, detaching, non-attachment, being so strong right now, people are like deprogramming all of our old habits. We are shedding those. And it seems to be a theme across the board: accepting yourself, self-acceptance, not worrying about what other people think. Oh, no, I lost my spot. Why hold on to a past that causes you stress and anxiety? It's already changing anyway. Impermanence is the nature of everything, and the conscious universe has so many ideas for how to help you be fulfilled, balanced, and joyful. The relationship message. The universe is ruled by divine order, so now is the time to release all your anxiety. If you are sensing that your relationship is in transition, know that the conscious universe wants the best for you and will work with you to help you experience the loving relationships you deserve. You are not untethered and tossed about by the cold north wind, even if it may feel that way right now. Be at peace, for you are firmly on the ground, with the conscious universe as your reliable anchor. Connect with this ally, and this transition will lead you to something even better, for you will remember the change that can be a very good thing. Open yourself to new possibilities for transformation. So I feel like, especially that last part, it's talking about this energy that's kind of pushing all of us for the detachment and shedding old habits. It can be scary when we make huge transitions. It can be scary when you have to leave a job or leave a partner or end a friendship or whatever the case may be. But it's confirmed that it is for your best and highest good. So be open to these possibilities that these changes will be for the best.
Coya, real quick, someone is asking what deck you're using.
This is the Crystal Spirits Oracle.
Okay.
Then we have the prosperity message. Did an opportunity fade before you had a chance to seize it? No worries. Give your stress a break. This or something better is a truth that blue lace agate spirit wants to remind you of, for it brings with it the energy of calm and peaceful transformation. Maybe the opportunity to build your wealth, or maybe this particular opportunity to build your wealth wasn't the right one for you, and what's coming is much better than you will say to yourself. What? Basically, the newer opportunity or something else better is coming. I was saying, what will you say to yourself? What was I thinking? Worrying about the past. Endings lead to beginnings, so be present in the transition, learning the lessons of the past and being enthusiastic about all the wealth that will be available to you in a prosperous future. There's always more thanks to the conscious universe, so you never need stress or try to hold on too tightly. Your wealth may change its form, but abundance is your birthright. Trust in the conscious universe, and you will be guided toward the opportunities for co-creating prosperity that you seek. This is blue lace agate. For those of you who are not familiar, my lighting isn't that great, but this is what it looks like in real life. It has a very, very gentle energy. To me, it has a very like elegant energy, the energy of elegance. The crystal spirit,
Which is, well, it goes well with Leo because Leo is that regal energy. It's the king.
regal, yes, yes, such beautiful energy with this. The crystal spirit meditation. Blue lace agate encourages you to relax and go with the flow. And if you guys can see, my lighting isn't that great, but there's like this banding and it looks like rivers or swirls going down. It opens the throat chakra and assists in clear yet gentle communication. Meditation with the stone can assist in slowing thought, clearing the mind, and connecting with angels and guides. So if you all are having moments where you're struggling with whatever you're going through with this transformative energy, blue lace agate is a really good crystal to work with to calm yourself. A blue lace agate pendant, ring, earrings, or a piece like this. Do you have any for your show coming up?
I have, not for my show coming up tomorrow, but I do own some in my personal collection. I have a little tower similar to that one, and I have my bracelet. Well, I don't have it on, but I have a blue lace agate bracelet, which I love wearing.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay.
Was that all for the fire sign reading?
I'm getting ready to do it.
For the fire sign, is prosperity the last part of it?
That was a reading for all of us, everybody,
For
all the signs.
Oh,
Yes.
awesome.
Yes. So
Gotcha.
I'm going to do the fire signs now. So I'm working with a different deck for that. Okay, so I have a bunch of decks and I'm just working intuitively on which I want to go with. So I think I'll work with the moon for fire signs. This is Leo. Oops. Leo, Sag, and Aries. I'm going to be working with the Moonology Oracle deck for the fire signs right now. And I'm going to give you all an affirmation for my affirmation deck. So fire signs, affirmation card. What affirmation would serve the fire signs collectively right now? What affirmation would serve the fire signs right now in this moment? Fire signs affirmation. What's your sign?
I am a Virgo, Scorpio rising, and Cancer moon.
Okay. Virgo, Cancer moon.
So double water.
Okay. That's good with Earth. Okay, so for the fire signs, we have card number 15. I am grateful. It says, I realize that what is right about my life outnumbers what I perceive to be wrong about my life. I choose to focus on what makes me feel good. I am grateful. So that is, if anybody wants to take a screenshot, I am grateful. Fire signs, Leo, Sag, and Aries. All right, let's see what the fire signs message is for August. What is the fire sign message for August? What message do we have for the fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What is the message for fire signs? The energy that I'm getting before I pull the card for the fire signs is the energy is up, the energy is good. And for some of these signs, it's almost like they're trying to suppress the good energy. It's like they're so comfortable with the old energy that the new, happy, great, new opportunity energies is uncomfortable. And they're being pessimistic. So if this is you, you need to embrace these new energies. It's not a situation where it seems too good to be true. It is true, and it is good. I feel like there are some people who are transitioning from an old job to a new job, and there's some fear surrounding it. Some are attached to people that they used to work with. And if that's the case, you need to look forward to the new opportunity and the new people. This is new, fresh energy that is necessary for you to grow in your career, in your job. Okay, so the card that came out for the fire signs is adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Adjustments are required. Okay, so it says for the fire signs, think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there's also a lot of negativity and you need to let go of this. I literally just said this.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved, which you need to release into the ethers. This card also comes with the promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change, of course, is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now, which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of. So pay attention. I'm getting crunch time, like a decision needs to be made quickly. Attuned to the moon, it says, I am reevaluating the situation. Additional meanings for this card. Your life may be out of balance, and this may be causing your issues. It may be time to hatch a whole new plan. Something new and exciting is around the corner. Trust may be required to move the situation forward. The teaching. At this time of the third quarter moon, we know where we have been, but where are we going? The moon is now a half moon and slipping away from us as she catches less and less light, moving toward her full disappearance at new moon. It's a time of falling away and a time to reevaluate. No matter when you draw this card, the teaching is to release and trust.
I'd like to point out that, can you hear me well? I have like an echo on my end.
I hear you.
Okay, that's good then. If you can hear me, that's fine. So like fire signs are hot, right? And in alchemy, in order to extract that good substance that you want from the plant or whatever, you need heat. You need that pressure in order to separate.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just something for these fire signs to keep in mind, right? Whatever pressure you're feeling or whatever chopping off there needs to be done.
Yep.
All of those things are, you know, very, very, they're cohesive with what fire does, what heat does.
Are there any other messages for Leo, Aries, Sag? I'm getting something about a root cause or a root issue, uprooting something. If there is something coming up about a root issue, and this could be family, it could be personal, don't ignore it. Now is the time to really go ahead and examine things and get this together. It's like somebody is going through a cycle of the same habits or the same thing, or what's really coming through is the same thought process. And they have been getting signs and signals, symbolism, that they need to really adjust this, or literally just like cut it out, just stop. Because if you don't, then you're not going to be able to move forward on your soul journey. You're just going to keep continuing the same cycle. So if things are coming up, now is the time. It's almost like whatever these signs that these particular fire signs are getting, it's undeniable. So it's going to be your own fault if you don't listen this time. Okay, so next we're going to do water signs, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So let me see if I want to stick with the moon oracle or go somewhere else for the water signs. Water signs, collective water signs. I'm feeling angels and ancestors for the water signs. Angels and ancestors oracle for the water signs for August. Alrighty. We are tapping into water signs for the month of August. What message do we have for the water signs for the month of August? I'm seeing for water signs, some trips, some out-of-town trips, road trips. I see like bonfire, beach, cabin rental. And I'm also getting it's what you couldn't do last year. So this year you're like really making the best of it. And I'm also getting some people who are going to be new mothers. And that's so funny because my sister is having a baby in August and it's her first baby. So there's some other people in the same boat. All right, what is the message for water signs for August? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Come on, Pisces. I myself am a Pisces.
I love my Pisces.
All right, Direction Guardian is the card, is the message for water signs. It says choose your path. So far I feel like it's the same type of theme with these transformational energies, choosing a path, getting to the root of things, that type of situation. It says connect with your deepest desires, then choose the path that will make your heart and soul sing. The Direction Guardian card represents the angels of direction. These amazing angels are the ones who come to us when we are at a crossroads and don't know which way to go, when we are unsure of what is right for us or of the bigger picture. They can help us know what is best for all involved. The Direction Guardian card refers to the vision of the Hebrew prophet Ezekiel, who is said to have seen an angel with 4 different faces. One was a child, cherub, one was a bull, one was a lion, and one was an eagle. These 4 faces show that angels can appear in many guises and guide us in many different directions, but always for our highest good. The extended message. Your path isn't set in stone, and your angels and guides have no expectations for you, nor should you have any for yourself. There are many directions you can take. None of them are wrong, as they all hold perfect opportunities to grow and learn. But life is to be enjoyed and savored. So, if you know that there's a decision to be made, and particularly if you are feeling indecisive, choose the path you know is going to make you light up, and choose with your heart. So that's kind of similar to the last message, like not being afraid to make these choices, the indecisiveness, moving forward.
It's very deep, that message. I think like the description of the 4 faces to me symbolizes how time exists simultaneously. So again, that's what, all directions or mean that you could take all, no matter which route you can take any of them.
Mm-hmm.
But the one that, you get what I'm trying to say?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's all for you, no matter which direction you go. And it's funny that you say that. In my readings, a lot of times there's the crossroads energy. And I always say, like, no matter what way you go, you're going to lead to the same place. One path may be a little rougher than the other, but you're still going to get there, So no fear, no fear, no fear, no fear. Now is a time for us to be fearless in our decisions and who we are. Standing firm in what we believe in, being in our power. It's very important right now.
Being in our power is the highlight, since it's Leo season, and that's like the monarch, right? So being confident in your choices and making decisions.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting believing in yourself and believing in your intuition as well. A lot of people think that in order to have good intuition, it's a gift. Everybody can have good intuition. You have to work at it. It's about listening to what your gut is telling you. I often hear people like, I don't know, like I'll get a message that's like, how do you feel about your intuition? It will say like, this person has good intuition. And I say, well, how do you feel about your intuition? Oh, I don't know. Sometimes I feel good about it and sometimes I don't. Why is that? You have to be able to trust yourself. If you don't trust yourself, then like, how are you living? You're living in fear.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything else for the water signs? Water signs had Direction Guardian. Any direction you go is going to be a good one. Trust your gut, trust your intuition. Only you know the path for yourself too. I'm getting that some people hold a lot of value. Some of the water signs hold a lot of value on the opinions of others as far as what they should do. But they're getting a strong feeling in this particular situation, whatever this message is leaning toward, that it's not about what other people think. In this situation, it's only about how you feel and the direction that you want to take.
Yeah, because again, we can always reference, like, since we're talking about water signs, we're talking about water signs in the time of Leo. Leo is ultimately the king who makes the ultimate decisions when they have all this chatter from regents, prime ministers, and everyone has an opinion in their circle. But at the end of the day, they are the ones that have to make the final decision. They have to have a very strong, like you said, it goes back to that concept of trust. You have to, yeah, it has to, it's solar plexus vibes, right? I know where I stand, and I know, I trust myself to make the right decision.
Yeah. Earlier when I said that there were some messages to new mothers. This is their first baby. So I'm also getting with what you were saying, and the ending of the direction thing is like, and holding other people's opinions in high regard. When you are having a baby, you got both sides of the family coming in to give their 2 cents. Our moms have lots of strong opinions, etc., etc. But when it comes to something as top tier transformation energy as having a baby, you have to go with your gut and your own intuition. It can get really messy if you don't. Like, if there's any time to trust yourself, it's that time. So I hope that helps some people to trust themselves. You can do it. Okay, so next we have the earth signs: Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. That's you. You're Virgo, right? You said, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what am I gonna do for the air signs? What deck am I gonna use for the air sign or earth signs? Earth. Oh, earth signs. I think I want to go with the Goddess Oracle for the earth signs. Goddess energy for the earth signs. So for the earth signs, I'm going to be using the Goddess Oracle deck, Goddess Guidance. Thank you so far for the messages for fire and water. We are now tapping into earth energy, earth elements, earth signs for August. I call upon the goddess energy. Thank you for being here now. What goddess would like to deliver a message to our earth signs for the month of August? What goddess energy would serve the earth signs best and highest good to tap into for August? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns. Okay. For the earth signs, what I'm seeing is you guys receiving gold. Like, I'm getting a visualization of you guys receiving like a gold energy, somebody giving you gold. So some of you are going to be coming into some type of, I'm getting wealth, but it's not necessarily, I'm getting wealth and treasure, but it's not necessarily like literal. It could be a wealth of information. It could be a wealth of knowledge. It could be some type of wealth, but it's extremely valuable. Okay. All right. Which goddess wants to come forth for the earth sign?
We have a lot of earth signs I'm seeing in the chat. We have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgos.
Okay. Sorry, I'm having to shuffle a lot. Okay, here we go. Pele, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Okay, so the message from Pele. If you listen to the sound of your heart and breath, you'll recognize the ancient rhythms of your own internal drumming. Here we go with this intuition message again. This forever connects you to the mother of all creation and to the sound of the planet Earth. These rhythms can't be faked or forged. They're natural and eternal. What part of you are you trying to ignore? What part of you has been overly concerned with pleasing others? We just got done talking about this. To the detriment of hearing the sounds of your own rhythm. Dear child, reach out and extend your arms to embrace your dreams. They're just as much a part of nature as are the trees, animals, and sunsets. Don't your own dreams deserve the same respect that you accord everyone and everything that you love? Listen to them, my child. Listen to your dreams. They'll activate the powerful eruption of passion in your life. Don't be afraid of your own passion, for it will propel you naturally and will excite and invigorate you when you dance to the rhythms of your life. You're truly alive in all ways. Various meanings of this card. Make sure your career matches your true interests. Take a class or start a hobby that really excites you. Change jobs. Go on a wonderful trip. Invest time and money in manifesting your dreams. Give yourself permission to go for it. Start a new business. Make an honest assessment of how you spend your time. List your priorities. About Pele, the Hawaiian goddess of volcanoes. Pele's dynamic strength is sometimes misunderstood. She shows us that fire can purify, release us from the old to make way for the new, and ignite our passions. Without fire, nothing would change. Call upon Pele to help you get in touch with your true passion and to change up your motivation and excitement. Pele will help you feel everything on a deeper level, so be unafraid of taking action to manifest your heart's desires. So far in all of these readings, there are common things. So this holds true for how other people's messages can relate to your situation as well.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, obviously they're going to be very similar because we're asking for an energetic check, and we, no matter what elemental sign you are or what zodiacal sign you are, we're still all under the same energy, but the advice is different within that same overarching energy.
All of them definitely match up with the collective blue lace agate card too.
Yeah.
So the earth signs, it was the earth signs, and then they got Pele, volcanoes, fire energy, Leo.
It reminds me again of what I said, how we're talking about Leo season, we're talking about heat, we're talking about the element of fire, it's hot, and how it's necessary to have that heat to extract, to gain pure substance, to get, what you're really trying to get out of life. That alchemical process within, a laboratory is very, it's how we apply those same concepts to the evolution of the soul. Do you understand what I mean?
For the water signs, I think it was water signs, they were talking about the root or uprooting. For this, it's like, it's not uprooting, it's not getting to a root, it's literal eruption of a situation. There's been this buildup, there's been this suppression, like it's similar to an energy of being on the job and being fed up and just being like, F you, I'm out. Like, it's that type of energy going on. And this could be a job, this could be a relationship, you know, any of those things, but it is that eruption energy. So I would say be prepared for that. If you feel it coming, then you know, like if you all have felt this energy already, then this is confirmation. But also that energy of embracing it, embrace this eruption, embrace what comes from this eruption. She right here, you know, this is the explosion, but it looks like she's holding that. It looks like that's coming forth from her hands, embracing that fiery energy.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was for Earth. Now air signs. All right, where am I gonna go for air signs? This is the last sign. Oh, we did pretty good on time. Where are you taking me for the air signs? Okay, I'm feeling led to go back to the Moon Oracle deck. The air signs. All right, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. What is the message you would like for me to deliver to the air signs for August? So for the air signs, we have nothing is yet set in stone. The mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone.
That matches actually with air, because air it's moving, right? It's something that's movement.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what mutable means, in case nobody knows. Some people might not know what mutable means, which is what I said that. Do you know, so mutable means so with the zodiacal signs, we classify them as cardinal, fixed, or mutable. Cardinal being an initiator of things, and fixed being a like no movement, and then muted being movement.
Mm-hmm.
So a muted moon means that there is movement there, which is what air does. It's out there, it's moving, it's not still.
Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So mutable moon. Mutable, nothing is yet set in stone. This is for air signs. Mutable is all about change, shape shifting, even. That something is still developing. That something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there's also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is set in stone. Attuned to the moon. I know that the best will unfold for me. Additional meanings of this card. You're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Stay adaptable is the key to success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Have you become distracted? Time to focus. Stay with it, whatever it means to you. In astrology, there are 3 so-called quadruple. You said it. How do you say it? What she said. Cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The mutable signs are Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. And when the moon is in one of these signs, you know there's going to be more flexibility in a situation. Anytime you pull this card, it suggests there's an opportunity to keep visualizing and affirming what you want, as there's still room for change. So think about what you want and enjoy the daydream. Okay, so the air signs are in a place where they have some leeway. The theme has been direction, crossroads, transformation, and the paths leading to the same place. But for earth signs, there's something about the way you guys are able to
Air signs.
Sorry, air signs. There's something about the way you guys are able to make it what you want. Like, you guys in this energy.
Magician card vibe. Magician being ruled by Mercury ruling air sign.
Yeah,
kind of.
like everybody else is over there and you guys are able to kind of relax in the situation. It's like you guys have room to breathe surrounding what direction you take. There's not pressure, there's not stress. And if there is, it's going to be shown that you don't need to worry. You're able to manipulate and really manifest the direction that you want to go. It's a little bit more clear for you all. So whatever this is, that's energy coming in August.
But it still goes back to like the overarching meaning of like knowing your power, owning that power. Of course, it manifested differently for fire, water, and earth. But in this way, for the air signs, it's more of like, again, like you said, you can take any direction, but at the end, like the magic is within you, right? It's a magician card. You're the magician.
Right.
You have the power to make your reality come true.
And I'm getting a message that whatever the situation, if it's resonating, some of you all are not satisfied with the situation, but that still leaves room for it to change. If you're not satisfied, there's time for it to change. Yeah, if you're not satisfied, you have the opportunity to work it out how you want it to work out and be satisfied.
Yeah, because it's not stuck. The situation isn't stuck because it's that air vibe, that it's mutable, it's moving, it's movable.
Looking at this card, I'm also getting, if you're an air sign that is into meditation, doing a meditation utilizing water. It could be just water sounds in the background, or imagining yourself using water in some way. There's something else about water. Oh, if you are doing any type of ritual for the Lionsgate portal, utilizing some type of powerful water energy in there somewhere will be good. So you would have to do your research on what that would be, but that's the message I'm getting, the intuitive message I'm getting.
maybe there's that ritual with water where you set your intention on one glass of water. You set like another glass of water aside.
Yep.
Then you mix the one that where you set your intention with the one that was plain Jane, and then you drink them together, and that like theoretically.
I like that.
Have you heard about that?
I have, yes.
Yeah.
Like
what is it called? I don't know. I want to give them the name so they could research it. I think it's a quantum something. Can't remember.
I can't. I'm just thinking about the scientist.
Moto.
Yes, that's who's coming to mind. Where he was, he's talking into the water, positive affirmations. So yeah.
You can just Google or get on YouTube and for the viewers, just type in water ritual or water law of attraction. That would probably pull it up.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, those are the messages. We did like perfect timing. That's crazy.
Yes, I know. There's always so much to cram into each message. So it's easy to go over them, but we did pretty well.
They were all very similar, like you said, though, in different ways. So I'm sure everybody got something.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm sure they did. So Coya, I know that you do readings on many moons intuitive. So if you just want to let everybody know a little bit about what you do there, how they can find you, because we'll be posting this on YouTube, and I just want to make sure that viewers on YouTube later can find you.
Yes, so my Instagram handle for my readings is Many Moons Intuitive. And you can just DM me for a reading. My reviews are in my highlights. I do intuitive readings, tarot, oracle, combination of everything. It depends on what the energy is and how I'm feeling. Check my stories for specials and deals, but the regular readings that I do across the board are $77, and I do same day readings as well.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you, Coya. So I've been Priscilla from the Moon Artisan, and we'll be again posting this later. I'll also leave links down below of your page and my page, so people can find us that way.
Okay.
And see you again next month.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for allowing me into your vibration.
All right, Coya. Thank you so much. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.